I'm gonna go for a normal game because I already did a challenge run today. That was interesting. Yeah, I like doing challenge runs like that. It does make you get creative with how you're gonna build your stuff. In this case, I saw, okay, I have Icicle and I have another relatively high level Ice spell. Maybe I go for um, the ice magic thing, and I did exactly that, and it went very well. Yeah. Anyway, what am I going to do now that I have succeeded so thoroughly at that? What for the high-level fire spells are there? I've used this already. It's not so flashy. This one seems very situational. I don't know about that. Maybe Shrapnel Blast. It's pretty strong. I think that the most single target damage that anything can do in this game in a single action is Shrapnel Blast with magnetized shards with some upgrades. It really does do crazy damage. Magnetized shards makes it so that the shrapnel will always hit enemies because it's not guaranteed. Yeah, the shrapnel shards always target enemies if possible. The shrapnel can penetrate or destroy walls, and it's 12 more shrapnel shards are shot. So you shoot 28 shards at random tiles in a 4-tile burst, except it's not random tiles. It's 28 single instances of damage that deal 12 physical damage that always hit enemies. It's pretty strong. I do want to do that actually. Yeah, let's go for it. It's pretty fun. You know, maybe I shouldn't have gotten Fireball. I got Fireball because I was like, okay, that will get benefited from the upgrades that I get for Shrapnel shards later on, but nah, I don't think so. I think that I would have probably preferred the damage variety of getting something like Icicle instead of getting Fireball. But it's okay. Maybe I go here. Maybe I do this. Well, let's take a look at it. Kinda rough. And I also do not like that the toxic bats require 3 fireballs to kill. Yeah, the gates are all spread apart. We don't really want to do that. It's a shame because it had good consumables and a ruby heart. We also don't want to do that. Okay, this looks reasonable. The game is giving me some unusual level generations for the earliest part of the game. Or perhaps it is that I have not really noticed that the earlier parts of the game have level generations like these. That could also be a thing. Okay, we're gonna start here. Perhaps I shouldn't have gone here. This guy takes 4 fireballs to kill. That really hurts. Yeah, and there's 2 of these guys. Oh boy. Run out of mana. Getting pretty close to running out of HP too. Really shouldn't have gone for fireball. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind next time. Okay, I'm gonna take good damage here. Yeah, 1 HP. But 1 HP is more than 0, so I can just use my healing potion, go back to full HP. And maybe I can finally start moving, because that's also a worry of mine. I don't have I don't have a mana potion. I am starting to think about using a teleporter. I could also get Shrapnel Blast because, yeah, at the end of the day, that's what the build is gonna be about. Might as well put it to use. Something nice about Shrapnel Blast is that it hits the enemies that are next to the wall always, even without taking into account the whole thing where the shrapnel just like flies around like crazy. That's something for later, but for now it is pretty much a spell that deals damage to enemies that are next to the wall and destroys the wall. And you know what enemies are next to the wall? Gates. Gates tends to be next to walls, so it's pretty good at killing gates. Yep, deals pretty okay damage to the gates. Alright, this time I got lucky and the gate actually got one-shot by the Shrapnel Blast, because it doesn't actually always one-shot the gates. It would be nice if it did. Would it be too strong? Maybe. I do want to go into that far circle. It sounds like a really nice thing, so I can get magnetized shards immediately. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Magnetized shards immediately sounds pretty good to me. Okay, the level also has a dragon horn, so I can just drop into the level, use the dragon horn, and let the dragons get rid of the level for me. Alright, 0 spell casts. The power of dragon horn, such a good thing to have. Now we can get magnetized shards for Shrapnel Blast. On level 3, next things that I should get are more Shrapnel and Puncturing Blast, so that it deals some really high damage. That level doesn't look like the kind of level that I can really go to. We want levels with walls. Okay, so I get what the game is doing, yeah. It's giving me open levels that I would normally be very happy about, because I'm going for the build that requires levels to not be open. Pretty funny. Well, there is a level that is not open. Unfortunately, this level is also the worst one. It makes me almost wish that I had saved the Dragon Horn for this level. This level has a lot of consumables. Yeah, anyway, there's not much to do about it other than continue. Something that I really like about Shrapnel Blast is that it already it like you don't need to get an upgrade for it to have blind casting, so you can just hide whatever you want to hide, and it like goes through walls, so it's very easy to target whatever you want to target. That's great. Yeah, it lets you snipe gates really easily. When I get the ability or the upgrade that makes it go through walls, it's also gonna be really strong. Right now it's great. Yeah, I think it's very evident that it's already great, but it's gonna get even better. Well, let's take a look at the gates, at where we have to go. I don't like this one so much because the Ghost Mantises are immune to physical, and Shrapnel Blast does a lot of physical damage. This has Ghostly Goatia, but the Ghostly Goatia at least do not launch towards you, like the Ghost Mantises do. So it's much more feasible to leave them, or to keep them away from you while you kill them. The level has 2 mana potions, which is pretty good because I do need 2 mana potions. I guess that I can get Puncturing Blast, so it can go through walls. Very important upgrade. I was gonna use a mana potion, but I guess we can hold on to it for a little bit more, and just to start somewhere around here. Kinda rough that it takes 3 fireballs to kill a single Ghostly Goatia. Okay. Okay, that's a good amount of spam. Let's actually start killing things now. Mana Potion, Shrapnel Blast. He's gonna start killing things. Yeah, unfortunately it does not do well versus the Ghostly Goatia. Those I have to kill with Fireball. I wish Shrapnel Shards had more, or Shrapnel Blast had more charges. I feel like it's pretty funny, but it is very limiting, the fact that it only has 6 charges. And it doesn't even have a more charges upgrade. It's too far away from me. A bit too far away still. Okay, I can finally target it. Man, isn't it great? I really like Shrapnel Blast. This level has 2 mana potions, so I feel like it's okay to use 2 mana potions on this level. Had to hear my voice a bit when Shrapnel is going off. It's not that, it's that these Goatias are doing Goatia stuff. With X Turbo, it's gonna be not an issue, because the turn is gonna resolve immediately. So if I do Shrapnel Blast, it always targets enemies, right? I'm pretty sure it always targets enemies. Always targets enemies if possible, so yeah, I can do that with the absolute safety that it is not going to hurt me. Pretty good. That hits the gate, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Okay, all that's left to do is to get rid of the rest of the Goatia. This level has been lengthy to clear, unfortunately. Yeah, I say unfortunately because the more it takes me to clear a level, the more spell casts I have to do and stuff. Yeah, we don't really want to do a lot of spell casts because it's mana is expensive, especially when my main spell only has 6 charges. I don't know how we're gonna do the later parts of the game with a spell that only has 6 charges. I guess that it's Fire Sorcery Metallic. Does Metallic get extra charges? 3. That's not terrible. Fire gets 2, I think, or 1? Yeah, it gets 1, and Sorcerer gets 2. So if I get all those 3 upgrades, I get 12 charges on Shrapnel Blast. And if I get lucky with like a Charge Shrine, which is kind of rare, it would be nice. Completely open level. You know, if I'm gonna be doing this, I think that I should also get... and in fact, I should have gotten it before getting Shrapnel Blast. I should have gotten Flame Burst, because Flame Burst is great for open levels, and we might as well take the open levels when we do get them offered. But for the levels that are not open, Shrapnel Blast will be there for me. I think that's a better, you know, way of thinking about it than what I have been doing so far. Yeah, kind of rough. It doesn't have a lot of range. Let's get the more Shrapnel upgrade. Or I could wait and get... No, let's get the more Shrapnel upgrade. Yeah, let's make it deal actual crazy damage. Okay, now I think it's just gonna kill whatever... whatever is within its blast radius, which is a pretty good thing. Fantastic. Maybe Mystic Memory could be a thing to get as well. Or Fire Lord. You know, Fire Lord makes sense because it upgrades the Fireball. So whenever I have to use the Fireball to kill things, I kill things faster. Oh, it has a ton of HP. I should not be doing that to it. Okay, that's great. I hadn't thought about it, but I can just target tiles like that, and because it already goes through walls and does a bunch of stuff, it actually lets me target things in a much more creative way. Okay, I really am liking this Shrapnel Blast thing. The only limiting factor is, of course, the expensiveness of it. If only it was cheaper. So something pretty awful about Fireball is that there's a good amount of enemies that survive Fireball with only 1 HP left. It can feel pretty bad. Like, for example, these Displacer Beasts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just wait next to the War Banner for the Displacer Beasts to get to me, and then I'm gonna use Shrapnel Blast for maximum mana efficiency. Okay, this is close enough. I can just do this and kill them all. Perfect. Shrapnel Blast dealt 694 damage. Yep, it's dealing pretty high amounts of damage, but it's a shame that it is so expensive. I always end these levels without charges of Shrapnel Blast. Fire Circle again. And a level that theoretically gets absolutely murdered by Shrapnel Blast. I like it. Yeah, this is the ideal kind of level for Shrapnel Blast. Lots of enemies, close level, walls, perfect. Not close level, more like the enemies are close to each other, and walls. Yeah, this is fantastic. Small level is the word that I wanted to use there. Okay, the level also has mana potions, which is pretty nice. Okay, that killed a lot of things. And I guess I want to go over here, that's fine. Man, there's so many upgrades for Shrapnel Blast that I really want. Okay, Shrapnel Blast has been clearing this level very well. No complaints about it. My complaints are, however, the fact that I'm almost out of mana, I don't have any mana potions on me, and I still have a good amount of enemies and gates. That's not a good thing. Those are pretty bad things, in fact. No, I shouldn't do that. Definitely not worth it. I should save my last charge of Shrapnel Blast for a gate. Yeah, specifically for the Slime Gate, because the slimes have more HP than I can deal with Fireball. I can just sit here and Fireball these guys as they come out of that without a lot of issues, but I cannot do the same with the slimes. Or I guess I could, since Fireball does have radius too, so it's very difficult for them to get out of the range of Fireball before I kill them. Okay, I have a Fire Circle and 7 experience, so I really should think about getting Fire Lord here. I think I am going to get Fire Lord, it makes sense. Now my Fireball deals 21, deals 24 with the initial explosion, and each charge deals 24, so that was a pretty crazy damage upgrade. This level has 2 mana potions. This level looks really good. Yeah, this looks great. I think that I am going to start here because I might be able to hit this, and for sure these two I can hit, and I might be able to hit this as well. The only one that would take me a while to reach is this one, so I like it. I like the idea. I'm gonna start here. Now, should I immediately start just blasting? Because what I could do is wait for things to get closer so I can get max value from Shrapnel Blast. The downside of that is that I am letting more monsters spawn into the level, so that might backfire later in my quest for mana optimization. I might do suboptimal moves like that, is what I'm thinking of. I could get the damage upgrade, but on the other hand, if I don't use this experience that I just got, I can also wait. I can also wait a bit more and get another Lord skill for more charges on Shrapnel Blast. And if I use it, I can get Mystic Memory for like the same amount of experience, 2 levels worth of experience. I think I'm gonna save it. Yeah, okay. Let's go for it. This level does not... No, it does have 2 mana potions. Okay, it's fine. I still don't have mobility. We'll have to wait for that later. Or we'll have to try to get that later. Okay, I think that's as much as I can wait without taking damage. Okay, it has a lot more range now. I really like it. I have to hit the Duergar. Does that hit the Duergar? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so I have to target this tile if I want to hit the Duergar. This looks okay to me. Yeah, that killed a bunch of stuff. I also took damage myself. Player took 24 physical damage from Shrapnel Blast. I wonder if I'm accidentally gonna kill myself with it. Hopefully not. Yeah. We don't want to accidentally die to using Shrapnel Blast. Because so far I have enjoyed it. I wouldn't want to ruin my enjoyment of Shrapnel Blast like that. So in the future I'm gonna try to target it in a way that it doesn't actually have a chance of hitting me. Okay, that's 2 gates down. 3 gates down. And maybe I can reach this one. No, I can't. I almost, very close, but we cannot really reach it. Okay, the Dwargar has 25 HP, but we have enough... yeah, a Fireball deals enough damage to kill it easily now. It's really convenient. Something that I was thinking of is that since Shrapnel Blast breaks walls, I could maybe use it to dig my way out of these levels, or levels like these, but it doesn't make that much sense. Okay, these steel spiders die to fireballs. Yeah, much cheaper to do than Shrapnel Blast. Run out of charges of Fireball. Ooh, this is actually pretty bad. I'm out of mana too. Oh no. Okay, this is what I am going to do. It's gonna be so wasteful, but I have to do it. Okay, I actually have 2 options. I was thinking of killing this thing, and then when the next spider spawned, using Chaos Bell, so the spider would kill the gate. But the alternative is using a teleporter behind the gate, and then just waiting for that to get closer, and then using Shrapnel Blast in such a way that it doesn't hit me, but it hits everything else, to use my last charge. Man, even with a spell that really wants to break walls, it's still kind of awful to do levels like these. Maybe it's my fault for trying to rely on it. Maybe it is not a spell that you're supposed to rely on because it has low amounts of charges. But if it only had more charges, it would be so much better. I think I want to go to this because I do want 50% extra damage on my Shrapnel Blast, yes. How did you know that I wanted 50%? Oh man, this level is amazing. This level is so good for Shrapnel Blast. I love it. Yeah, we're gonna do that so good. It's gonna be fantastic. Pretty good. Pretty good. We still have one more gate to go. Okay, no more gates. And now I guess that I can kill these things with Shrapnel Blast. And maybe these with Shrapnel Blast. Let's not be lazy. We have Fireball. We actually one-shot them with Fireball, so why use Shrapnel Blast when we can use Fireball? Alright, let's get Shrapnel Blast. One radius, one charge. That's actually useful. We do want the extra charges on Shrapnel Blast. Okay, so now it deals 30 fire and then 28 instances of 30 damage each to all of the enemies that are within the radius. Seems pretty strong to me. Oh, Disintegration Shrine, I really like that one. I cannot get it, however. I would need to pick up a specific spell in order to get it. Kind of a shame. I don't think that I'm actually gonna get it. Does this look good? I think that I can... Does this look good? Maybe. Like, I think that I could start here or so and get rid of these gates and then get rid of these gates, like, very quickly. I think so, maybe. Like, how much of a... Okay, the explosion is pretty large. It's getting kind of out of control. Like, it's difficult for me to target the spell in such a way that it doesn't have a chance to hit me. I sure hope that doesn't get me killed. If it gets me killed, that would be a good way to ruin some healthy fun. Okay, it didn't kill me. And okay, we need to do it like this. Over here. Seems okay to me. Don't hit me. Okay, it didn't hit me. And now there's no more gates. All that's left to do is to wait for the remainder of the enemies to get over here. I can kill them all with Fireball, so it's fine. I just have to sit here. How are these storm clouds there? Okay. Missing clouds on walls, that's a new one. Oh, this guy has an ability that... Yeah, Storm Strike creates storm clouds near the target, that's what's been happening. Okay, this would be a good situation to use Shrapnel Blast on. I'll just use Mana Potion and Shrapnel Blast these guys away. Okay, it does kill everything as it's supposed to do. Pretty good, yeah. I'm saving up the experience because it might be that I have a metallic circle or so soon. Well, we don't, but we have a draft of memories, which is kind of great. I don't know if I like this level. No, I do like this level. This level looks okay. There's just enough walls for me to be able to kill whatever I want to kill with Shrapnel Blast. So that's what makes me like this level. Okay, I think that I'm gonna go there. But before that, let's go ahead and check the alternatives. I don't like that one. I don't like this one so much. It would be good if I had an ordinary fire build, but with this one, it's not so great. And this could also be doable, but I don't like it that much. This enemy has a ton of shields, so it would need one dedicated cast of Shrapnel Blast pretty much only for itself in order to kill it. It also has an Idol of Fiery Vengeance, which I have never liked. Yeah, it's not my favorite idol. Okay, I didn't think about it, but the Ghostly Masses are immune to physical. Been getting some nice level with gates are pretty close to each other. Yeah, that one has two gates close to each other, so yeah, it was nice. Player took... didn't take any damage myself? Huh. How come? In that case, why am I at 72? I thought that I was at 100, but maybe I took damage from something. Okay. Took damage the turn I moved off the Storm Cloud. I guess that makes sense. Those pesky storm clouds. Okay, hitting this thing is pretty difficult, so I have to move to maneuver away from it. Hitting it without actually hitting myself is what I'm trying to say. I guess that I could do this, because the explosion does deal fire damage to anything that's adjacent. Excuse me? Enemies adjacent to the wall tile take 30 fire. I guess that since it's in diagonal, it doesn't count as being adjacent. That's probably what's happening. Okay. Yeah, this has been kind of rough. It's doable for sure, but it is kind of rough regardless. You know what I could get to make it less rough? Prince of Ruin. Yeah, for sure. Good old Prince of Ruin. Nothing beats that. Aha, now things are significantly more palatable. Should have gotten it way earlier. Okay, ran out of Shrapnel Blast again. This is actually pretty bad. I really shouldn't have gone into this level, because the only way for me to kill the Fiery Tormentors is to use Shrapnel Blast, and the only way for me to kill those ghosts was Fireball. Now there's no more ghosts. Well, there's one, I suppose. I still need to get rid of it. But yeah, I'm into physical. Quality of life skill, yeah, pretty much. It's also a matter of... It's not so much quality of life as more of a matter of resource economy. Because attrition is a very real danger in this game. You don't have the luxury to just use everything, every fight, as you could in Crawl. And this is such a great spell. I like the spells that let me clear gates as easily as this one. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just gonna let this guy get closer. Alrighty. Not bad, not bad. Let's continue. It could be doable. Like, maybe I could target these. And then maybe I could target this and that kills these two gates. Maybe. I'm not sure that this tile is enough to hit these two gates. They seem too far apart from each other. Let's see my alternatives. That seems okay. I think that if I start here or so, somewhere around here, like I can just hit this, and that immediately kills everything that it hits with Shrapnel Blast, and then go over here and hit these. Does it reach? Range 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, that's a shame. Just a little bit outside of its range, but it does hit this tile, and this tile may hit these tiles. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Yeah, that looks good to me. Oh, I got cockatrice. That's what happened. We should try not to get cockatriced, because that's pretty bad. Ouch. 5 HP. I'm not dead. Let's try not to die. Okay. Shrapnel Blast, clearing everything that's next to you. It's pretty crazy strong, isn't it? Oh, but I don't have to Shrapnel Blast these things, I can Fireball them. I hadn't thought about that. I mean, I guess that I can still Shrapnel Blast them. But in case that I have needed the charges for Shrapnel Blast, I could have also Fireballed them. Okay, now there's... Oh! It has 2 extra lives, I thought that it only had 1. Doesn't have that much range with its breath weapon. I'm gonna walk away from it a bit, hide around the corner. Oh, come on. Stop teleporting around like crazy. I hope that this... Oh, it will hit me, because I'm next to the wall. I hope that this doesn't hit me, because it would kill me. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. You shouldn't gamble with your life in such a way. That's a really bad idea. Once again, you really shouldn't gamble with your life in such a way. Mana potion. I have a draft of memories and a ton of experience. I should really get the blink stuff, but I'm still kind of holding on to the hopes for a sorcery circle. But yeah, there's nothing in the next level, so I'm just gonna get the blink upgrades. Next level, I'm gonna get the blink upgrades. So I can finally use the draft of memories and get a lot of value from it. Okay, I don't want to get the metallic one yet. I want to get Arch Sorcerer because that also upgrades Fireball. 37, jeez, the damage is scaling up quite drastically. This level looks pretty good to me, but I have continuously made some wrong assessments of levels. Yeah. I don't like this skill because it can hit you. I hate that it can hit you. In a 3-tile burst means that if you kill things that are close to you, those things are gonna deal a lot of retaliatory damage for a skill that you're getting yourself, so I am not gonna get that. The level does look pretty good. This level doesn't look that good. But there is a shrine. Yeah. Oh, that's not great actually, because this already has 6 damage, that's it. Oh, but it does have 1 radius and 1 max charges, and I like those things. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Wanted to get rid of the gates there. And let me just move down a bit. Or maybe I could just get rid of these guys and then move down and get rid of these guys. Man, that was the level for Shrapnel Blast. That was kind of what I was expecting to receive when I started going for Shrapnel Blast. Yep. 4 casts of it was enough to kill the entirety of the level. Fantastic. Okay, now I have enough for Metal Lord. I'll do it. It does... Oh, it gives it 4 range? Wow, that's gonna be such a big deal. Oh, that's so good. Why didn't I get that earlier? Oh man, that's such a quality of life upgrade. Okay, that is a game changer. I think that now, oh man, and I waste all my experience and I get a... Okay, this level is fine, it's fine. I can do this level easily. In fact, I'm gonna do this level. Um, but yeah, I get a level with an arcane circle and a draft of memories. I guess it's okay. I can use a teleporter, like draft of memories, teleporter, or I can try to use double draft of memories to see what it does. It probably will waste the second one. Um, okay, so draft of memories, Orf, or teleporter Orf, get blink, maybe like for full price. Blink over here, get the upgrades for blink, and then go to one of the gates and like try to get the experience in the next level. Only using one teleporter, that does sound like a pretty good deal to me. So let's begin. Lots of gates, but they're pretty close to each other if you think about the fact that I can attack through walls. Like I can attack any random tile inside a wall and hit so many things. This is crazy. Look at that, that was insane. What did I kill? I killed a high level enemy. I killed an Idol of Fiery Vengeance, I think. Okay, there was an Idol of Fiery Vengeance, didn't even notice. That could have been pretty risky. Okay, run out of Shrapnel Blast. These guys have fire resistance, so killing them with Fireball might be painful. Need 3 casts of Fireball to kill them. Careful not to pick up the experience. We need to leave down on the floor for the Orb of, for the Draft of Memories and shenanigans. Oh no, I typoed. Now I don't have enough Fireball to kill this guy. You know what, I'm just gonna use the Mana Potion now. I perhaps should have done that at the very beginning. Okay, let's take a look at my options for the next level. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I might go to that one. It does have a ton of consumables, which I like. That I do not like, it's fully open. And this is also pretty bad. Okay, we're going to that one. Okay, let's begin. Oh, before doing anything, I should pick this up. After memories, a step on this, teleporter over here, get blink for full price. We are gonna get everything before leaving this level. Oh, it doesn't even have blind casting. I think that having blind casting right now would be pretty good. But if I get blind casting, I won't be able to get the range. Okay, you know what? I could use the second teleporter. My draft of memories play is gonna fail. Yeah, boo. Okay, okay, I give up. Only 3 experience, pretty lame. But it's fine because I got the Metal Lord upgrade for Shrapnel Blast, which made it kind of incredible. Okay. So it's okay because I got a second draft of memories. Yeah, it's not so bad at all. We pretty much got Blink for free. Well, for free I mean by using a teleporter. Okay, let's begin by killing things and then killing things over here. Then killing things over here. Oh wow, it does reach. I think that I might legit be able to hit every gate from my starting position. This is pretty amazing. I love this spell. It takes quite a bit to get going, but I think the ceiling is very, very high compared to Flame Burst. Because Flame Burst does have incredible destructive power, but it is so heavily restricted by the spell, or by the level layout. When it comes to this thing, on the other hand, it is more like um, much more manageable. Um, like if you get a level like this with Flame Burst, it would be horrendous. Um, but with this spell, it's perfectly fine. Oh, I thought that I was done, but I still have to get rid of some spiders. I'm gonna let them get to me. Okay. Yeah, we're done now. All these guys. Oh no, they're real. I thought that they were summons. That's a shame. Yeah, some summons in this game time out. So you can just wait out for them. Wow. Okay, that guy really doesn't want to step on that tile. Alrighty, that went extremely well. Could have done some blink shenanigans, but nah. Let's just wait a bit more. I really should have done it, however. Okay, this level has an arcane circle. I like it. I like this level a lot. I'm probably gonna go there. This is doable, but I don't like it as much as I like the previous one, because it doesn't have that many consumables, and this is also doable. And this is such a new and strange sensation of being able to do levels like these and like actually have layouts like these be decidable. I think only Blizzard before this was a spell that made me want to do levels like that. Yeah, sure, let's start on the circle. We can get some upgrades for Blink. Well, some upgrades I mean charges, because that's really the only upgrade that I want for Blink. The damage upgrades for Blink are kind of a silly thing, in my opinion. Oh wow, this guy survived. I guess the damage was too diluted among too many things to actually kill the guy. Let's reposition a bit. And by a bit I mean almost fully upgraded Blink levels of reposition. It's pretty great. Oh wow, once again this guy survives. I guess these guys have just too much HP to die to a single Shrapnel Blast. Do they have... Oh, they have 75% resistance to physical, that's why. The normal one... Oh no, the normal ones do. I guess that I didn't know because I never hit things with resistance to physical. Okay, what I'm going to do is just sit here and wait. Yeah, the Yeti is gonna walk away from me. It revives one more time. Ran out of charges, so Shrapnel Blast. It's okay, I have a good amount of mana potions. I have 4, and the level has 1, so... Yeah. Man, this is turning out to be pretty fun. This game is great. Every time that I turn on this game, I have a good time. I think that it is impossible to not have a good time when you're playing Rift Wizards. You get to do such strong things. It's fantastic. Okay, the level layout doesn't really do very well when it comes to doing the Blink stuff. So I didn't really want to do it. Okay, so Arcane. I can get Draft of Memories, or not Draft of Memory, Mystic Memory, I can get that. And I do want to get that, so I'm gonna get it. Unfortunately, I don't have more experience to also get the charges, but it's fine. This is doable. I don't know if I like it because I don't like Lamasu. This is not doable. And this is also not doable, so we go to the level that is doable. Am I leaving anything behind? No. So let's just do this. I would like to start somewhere around the middle. This might be too far to hit this gate. And this is definitely too far to hit this gate. This might be it. I still cannot hit this gate, but I can hit everything else in the level, which seems okay to me. Let's begin by doing it like this. I guess I shouldn't be worried about hitting myself, because there's so many of these. Did I hit myself? No, I only took 5 damage from the Lamasu. But what is 5 damage to a character with 100 HP? A very drastic difference compared to my previous run. Like, my previous run had so much more HP than that. I am wondering if that challenge actually gives you more HP than usual. Or like if the HP pickups give you double the HP, because like how did I end up with 400 HP? I really cannot explain it. Did I really pick up that much HP in that run? Oh wow, I am super close to actually being able to hit this thing. Wow, the Metal Lord upgrade with the 3 range, or 4 range was it? Yeah, that's such a big deal. Okay, we're almost done. This spell destroys levels so thoroughly. I am a big fan. It might hit me. You know what? I can just blink away from you. Don't have to... Oh, come on. Why does it have that much range? Yeah, what I'm doing is making a bit of time so I can do that. Okay. Now... yeah, I think that my blink reaches from here to here. Let's go over here. And then use blink. Oh, it doesn't. It comes close, but it doesn't. Ah, that's a shame. I have to use 2 charges of blink. It's okay. It's completely reasonable to use 2 charges of blink. Let me go ahead and pick up my stuff. Gotta pick things up manually, because if I press the button that auto picks things up, it would also pick up the experience, and I actually want to do the thing. This is a perfectly doable level, but I don't like the way that the experience is placed in that level. This is really, really good, and I like the way the experience is placed in this level. There is an issue, however. This is a concussive idol, which says whenever an enemy takes damage, it is stunned from 1 turn. So if I'm going to go into this level, and there's 2 of them too, so I cannot 3, so I cannot even snipe it. If I'm gonna go into this level, I need to use a stopwatch so that things do not hurt me, but I can pick up this experience easily. Then the last one. I'm gonna go into this one. Yeah, I have made my decision. I have 3 teleporters, so I think that I'm just gonna use a teleporter. No, I do need to use a teleporter for turn constraints. Teleporter. Blink over here. This is where I want us to go, right? Drop here. Stopwatch. Blink here. And now I can just use my time to kill everything. You had a ton of shields, I suppose. Okay, so far so good. Mystic Memory. Okay, man, that was oppressive. I like this spell a lot. I really do. The fact that it lets me do levels like these without any difficulty whatsoever is absolutely fantastic. It is great that it lets me do levels like these. And now, with the remainder of the experience that I have for the rest of the game, what I could do is get... I don't really need fire deals and stuff like that, because this deals physical. It doesn't really do fire damage, it only does fire damage to the things that are next to the wall, which I'm not even really worried about that. But what I could get is Flame Burst, as I mentioned earlier. Flame Burst is a pretty good way of dealing damage in the open, and like, you know how it is with the Mordred fight, you don't have any semblance of control of how that is going to go. So getting Flame Burst for the open levels and Shrapnel Blast for the close levels, like, seems like it's pretty good, like pretty synergistic. Um, Very nice combination. Yeah, I think that I am going to do precisely that. Another thing that I could get is Pillar of Fire, but my main issue with Pillar of Fire is that it only has 2 charges. I don't like spells that don't have that many charges. Like, even if you get the max charges upgrade, it only gives it 2. To that we have to add the Fire Lord spell, which gives it 3. Okay, so that would be 5, and then Sorcerer 7 charges. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I was struggling with Shrapnel Blast when it had 6 charges. 7 is barely a bit over 6, and it's a single target spell. So yeah, I don't like it. Let's see where we go now. That's very doable. We might do that. This is fine, but I wouldn't really want to go there. You know, Void Watchers. Those really hurt. That's an open level, we don't do those. And this is not so doable, believe it or not. I guess that I can delete the enemies here, like the enemies that are somewhat close to walls, but the gates themselves are gonna take a little bit of fireballing to kill, and I don't like that, so let's just go to the one that I said originally I was gonna go. This one. Yep, that looks great. That looks so good for the purposes of this run. I think we start here and we just delete these gates and then delete these gates and then delete these gates and then we just wait for the enemies to get to me. Seems like a plan. Okay, delete these gates, then delete these gates, then delete these gates. Cannot hit this fire wizard, or it's either the fire wizard or the gate, and I think that I would rather hit the gate. Okay, so no more gates. All that's left to do is to wait for the enemies to bunch up close to where I am. Okay, how does this look? It's fine, I suppose. Okay, let's just wait and do it one more time. Oh wait. You are hurting me, and I would like to not get hurt. Yeah, okay. Did I get hit by my own stuff? Yeah, player took 28 physical damage from Shrapnel Blast. That's something that you have to be mildly wary of if you're casting it and there's not that many enemies close to you. Definitely a very real possibility. And I still cannot believe that I beat Thrifty Wizard in my first attempt. Oh, nice. Fire Circle is pretty good for the purposes of doing what I wanted to do. And it may be an open level, but if I land in this Fire Circle, I can get literally everything that I need to do it easily. So I'm gonna do that, like, for sure. Even if it's an open level, it's not gonna be that bad. And if it is that bad, then I'm gonna die, I suppose. So hopefully it won't be that bad. Okay. I should have checked the other ones maybe, but I wanna go for the Fire Circle. Flame Burst and the upgrades. We get the Radius. And we get Spreading Flame, actually. That's what I want to get. So fun. Spreading Flame charges. And we get the damage, of course. And yeah, I had 13 orbs, and now I have 1, but I have fully upgraded Flame Burst, which is gonna literally delete the entirety of the level when I cast it. I think that the best way to do it, however, is to wait for the Fake Queens to summon some garbage, which they do on their first turn. So I can use that first turn to reposition into a slightly more favorable position. I'm probably gonna get swapped like hell by the Dream Hacks, however, so no matter where I place myself. Okay, I'm starting to think a bit more about the situation. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well use a Stone Shield to not get destroyed by the Grey Gorgons, because they stun me, and if I get stunned, I'm probably dead. Okay, it did get put in the middle of the level, as I suspected. Time for Flame Burst. Oh, I shouldn't have had X-Turbo on. It's important to not have X-Turbo on because it skips the whole animation. And so you didn't get to see how crazy Flame Burst is, but I guess you can figure it out from the fact that it pretty much killed the entirety of the level. Didn't actually kill the entirety of the level, but it did come pretty close to doing so. Yep, it is huge, and it gets it is huge to begin with because it consumes all the charges of Flame Burst. That's one range for every charge that was consumed. And the explosions that hit enemies also make smaller explosions. So like it's pretty, it's very pretty if you have never seen it. In fact, I'm not gonna be on turbo. I'm gonna be on fast, so you get to properly enjoy it. I might want to use just a mana potion. I have 7 because I can afford it. Blink in. Let's do it again. Flame Burst. Look at that. Jeez, this is disgusting. Yep. Amazing, isn't it? Can you stop getting shields? Jeez, the dream hacks are so annoying. Okay, the gargoyle is not even attempting to attack me because it can't deal damage to me. Okay, easy peasy. And that combo was a smart call, yeah. Walls, you'll die. No walls, you all die. This is a very good addition to the Flame Burst technology, because in reality I shouldn't have gotten Shrapnel Blast first. I should have gotten Flame Burst first, but there was also no way for me to know that I was actually gonna get a crazy amount of open levels at the beginning of the game. That made things complicated just because I went for the one spell that I never go for, that I would prefer for the level to be closed. Okay, I am starting to see that it was a good decision to go for Flame Burst. Yeah. To Flame Burst or not to Flame Burst? Okay, I'll Flame Burst. We have Mystic Memory, because with Mystic Memory we can get all the charges back for Flame Burst. So it helps for Shrapnel Blast and it also helps for Flame Burst. Flame Burst consumes all of its charges immediately the moment you cast it, so... oh, you know what I should also get before I leave? Oh, I guess I cannot get it. It would have been nice to get some fiery deals, at least a Starfire, for the enemies that are immune to fire. But this level doesn't have any enemies that are immune to fire, does it? No. Oh no, it does. It has the fiends. Okay, it's a good thing that I realized then, because how am I going to kill these fiends if I go in here and press the button? The answer, I think, is that I do not kill them, so I shouldn't do that. I still need the holy reveal at the very least if I want to do funny shenanigans with Shrapnel or with Flame Burst. I can also just go into this level. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm just gonna drop here in the experience, and I'm gonna do Flame Burst. Jeez, it takes up so much of the screen. It's a pretty beautiful spell, don't you think? Okay, that's fine. And I am going to proceed to finish off the survivors with Shrapnel Blast. Mystic Memory. Blink. Flame Burst. Oh, I took a lot of damage. I got swapped by a Dream Hack. That's not good. I have a ton of healing potions, however. I should use one. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, the Dream Hack... Like, there's still one Dream Hack. I guess that I'll have to kill it with Fireball. Flame Burst. Man, that spell is great. I never get sick of the animation of Flame Burst just tearing through the entirety of the level the way that it does. Okay. Shrapnel Blast, on the other hand, is so much less flashy. Much less flashy than Flame Burst is. Oh, nice. Gazing Spike Ball. pretty rare variation of a spike ball, but I already have it in my bestiary, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty awful, it's like an eye combined with a spike ball. I'm thinking if it's a good idea to do this. I think I can do it. I just need to get Fiery Judgment, which is the holy reveal for fire. Now Flame Burst is really strong. I could also do this. The Demon Sorcerer doesn't die instantly. I think in order for me to kill it instantly I would need a wall, but this level does not have any walls, unfortunately. Rough. All 3 levels are open levels, and I know that I did just get Flame Burst, but I still would prefer to do levels like the ones that I was doing in the mid game. I think that I'm gonna use a mana potion. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but my consumption of mana potions has gone up drastically since I started doing this this Flame Burst thing. Okay, I'm gonna start here. Gonna break this wall, not for the damage so I can deal with things, but because breaking this wall is pretty good for the purposes of Flame Burst. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that didn't clear the entirety of the level, but it did almost kill the Gazing Spike Balls, which were the only survivors because they had shields. Okay, if I had gotten another reveal, they would have died. Alrighty, that went very well, and I'll get the next reveal a bit later. I think this build is so strong that I won't really need what is that thing called? Word of Chaos. I don't think that I'll need Word of Chaos for Mordred, for Disruptors. Yeah, but the levels weren't that bad. Like, in fact, I think that this build is so strong. Yeah, 1445 damage one cast. And it was only that low because there were not that many enemies. If there had been more enemies, I would have dealt more damage than that. Idol of Sorcery I do not like, but I can probably do that. It's probably safer to do that level with the Idol of Sorcery than it is to do this level with the Timekeeper and the Masked Wizard, which can melt through walls and open up a line of fire for these things to hit me. Yeah, also the gates are very spread out in that level. I don't really... like, it's gonna take me a lot of time to kill them all. And a lot of time is like 10 turns or so, which, yeah, pretty bad with the Timekeeper on. Would have to kill it first, and it's not that possible really to kill it first. I think I would rather go here. This is much safer, even though it has the Dreamer. The Dreamer dies almost instantly. I think that a single cast of Shrapnel Blast will kill it. Yeah, this is almost guaranteed to kill it. Got stunned by something. What stunned me? Did you stun me? Freezes the target for 2 turns. Okay, so it was you. Vampire Necromancer. Okay. This would be a huge pain to deal with if I didn't have this spell. Like, it would be so difficult to go through all of those monsters. Even with Shrapnel Blast, like, there's so many monsters that it is... it's gonna take me more than one cast to just kill them all. But it is perfectly okay. It's not like we're starved for mana or something. Yeah, one more and we're done. It's so strong. It's so strong. Look at that. 4000 damage Shrapnel Blast. 400 Prince of Ruin. 8 casts of Shrapnel Blast. We still have 4. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, we have enough experience for the second fire reveal, Starfire. After that, I think that since we have the Holy Reveal, we can also get Chastisement. It's cheap. We can just drop into some experience in Mordred's level 25, to get enough experience for Chastisement. I really don't like this. Yeah, this would be very difficult to do. Doable, but very difficult. Ooh, plus 75% damage on Flame Burst. I like that idea. Unfortunately, it's not plus 75% damage on the 69, but it is on the 35 base damage, I'm pretty sure. So I do want to go here for this Sword Shrine. Is it doable? It seems like it's doable to me. Yeah, doesn't seem bad at all. So let's begin. Shrapnel Blast gains 9 damage, Flame Burst gains 27. Yeah, we obviously want 27. Deals 96 fire damage in a 10-tile burst around the caster. That's actually a bit misleading, it's a bit more than 10, because it has the Spreading Flame upgrade, which gives it crazy range. Like, I'm in the corner of the level and it still hits around half the level. If I was in the middle, it would hit literally the entirety of the level. I'm very tempted to just jump into the middle and cast it, but I know that it's not the best decision, so I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I should really do that a bit more often. After all, the build was supposed to be centered around Shrapnel Blast. And to be completely fair, Shrapnel Blast has been absolutely wonderful. Like, it's so crazy strong. Okay, Flame Burst. Ah, beautiful. It's so satisfying to cast it. Like, it's so visually appealing. So crazy strong. Must be one of the most flashy things that you can do in this game. Flame Burst. Okay, we're done. Man, Flame Burst was a great addition to this character. Yeah, I'm also glad that it wasn't the center of things, but it was a great addition. Like, you can see that, like, Flame Burst is really, really flashy, but when it comes to damage, if Shrapnel Blast really doesn't stay far behind. Like, it's so damaging, even if it's significantly less flashy. Alright, let's see what we got here for Mordred. Ah, that's not bad at all. Yeah. Okay, Shrapnel Blast will be good in this level. The only issue is that Mordred is not gonna get stunned, unless I use a stopwatch. If I use a stopwatch, it's an easy Mordred kill. I'll do it. I'll use a stopwatch. Before going in, I should use a mana potion, a healing potion. I guess that I can also use a mana potion. I'll also use a mana potion, just in case I really need to. Okay, we're gonna get Chastisement here. And then we're gonna use a stopwatch. We have stone shields, but no energy shields. That means that we have to be careful with Mordred. Blast. Incredible amounts of damage. Let's do it again. Prince of Ruin doing some stuff there. Third time. Funny, isn't it? Shrapnel Blast. Deleted a lot of the Towering Bone Shamblers, unfortunately. Okay, I was checking these Fiery Tormentors because there's one that actually attacks through walls. So I was looking if it wasn't this one, and I guess it's not. This one is the one that freezes you, so that could be scary. Let's use a Stone Shield to avoid any danger from that. Shrapnel Blast. Shrapnel Blast. I could also do Flame Burst. Flame Burst is not gonna be so amazing here. Oh, by the way, this level has the Mordred look-alike. There was this one occasion where I got confused, where I confused Mordred with this guy. Like, they're so similar looking. They're looking at the same direction. They're almost the same color. they look very similar. Like they're not the same, but they look very similar. So it's actually not so difficult to confuse them. Okay, we killed the Mordred lookalike. Okay, that's a second Mordred kill. Man, we're kind of speedrunning this, but to be completely fair, that's kind of what I expected when I set off on this journey of Shrapnel Blast. At the end of the day, Shrapnel Blast is a fire spell, and fire spells are really busted. Man, a focused cast of Shrapnel Blast, as in one that only hits Mordred. Look at that. Mordred has 6 shields and full HP. Mordred died. Literally, Mordred died with a single cast of Shrapnel Blast. The damage is kinda bonkers when it's fully upgraded. It died. It had full HP and 6 shields, and it died in a single cast. Yeah, this is crazy strong. It really has to be the best that I've ever done in level 25. Man, it's almost unfair. Like, this is crazy. It feels like cheating. So, when I started playing this, well, not really when I started, but shortly after I started, when the Metal School of Magic was introduced into the game, someone on the Rift Wizard Discord said that Shrapnel Blast fully upgraded was the single most damaging thing that you could do to a single target. And I wasn't so sure about that, but I believe it now. Yeah, now it's difficult to argue with the evidence. So before we leave, each single instance of Shrapnel Blast, when targeted onto a single enemy, assuming that you hit everything, including the explosion from the wall, would deal 37 damage between fire and physical 29 times. So let's multiply 37 times 29. To be completely fair, I did have a shrine that upgraded it. Okay, it dealt over 1000 damage. It dealt 1073 damage. I did have a shrine that gave it 50% extra damage. It wasn't really doing a lot. Yeah, it was great regardless. 1073 damage onto Mordred in a single cast. Jeez, that was enjoyable. Yeah. So when I started the stream today, I set off to do a little bit of content for Rift Wizard on YouTube, and I'm very glad to see that the 2 runs that I've played today have been 2 successful and interesting runs where I've done stuff that I don't normally do, so like it's fresh and new content. Yeah, it was great. I hope that you all enjoyed these runs of Rift Wizard. I think that sates my need for Rift Wizard today. Before calling it a night, let's just take a look at the bestiary. I am lacking an Imp King, a lanky goblin, and a couple of stuff. Bone King or so, probably. I've never seen it. Some stuff here. Armored worms, armored ice worms. I know because I have seen those and I always dodge them because they're so scary. And some weird stuff here. The Gilded Lamasu that I got in my previous run, that I said I don't have it in my bestiary. I really don't have it in my bestiary. And I was so tempted to go there, but like it was impossible. Oh, I'm lacking the Void King as well. Yeah. Lacking 11 monsters for bestiary completion, but the 11 monsters that I lack are really difficult to find. Yeah, if you want to see something funny, compare this bestiary to the first video that I uploaded with Rift Wizard. At the end of that run, I show my bestiary because someone told me show bestiary, and I showed my bestiary and it had like 130 something monsters, and now it has 487 out of 498. I think that Rift Wizard should receive an upgrade so that it's like an even 500 monsters. But I don't know if Dylan wants to update Rift Wizard 1. After all, Rift Wizard 2 is in active development, it's about to release. But yeah, anyway, that was fun. I hope that you all enjoyed these runs of Rift Wizard. they will go to YouTube. I hope you have a nice rest of your night. Thank you for the continued support and thank you for watching. Let's see who we can